In today's video, we're going to discuss something truly epic. I'm not talking about a superhero movie, I'm actually talking about a Medicaid planning tool in Florida, so bear with me. So when a client comes to me with significant assets that is going to prevent them from qualifying for Medicaid to pay for a care at home or care in a facility, we have a variety of tools and Medicaid planning strategies that we're able to use to legally and ethically get significant assets out of our client's name in a Medicaid compliant manner, essentially in a manner that doesn't implicate the 5-year look back period, right? So these are things that we can do within 30 to 60 days before we apply, not years before we apply. So EPIC actually stands for Elder Property Income Concepts, so EPIC. Okay, and here's what it takes advantage of. It takes advantage of the fact that Medicaid allows a Medicaid applicant or recipient to own a rental property. So not only can they own their primary residence, which is not counted as an asset, but they can own a rental property if that rental property is producing income consistent with its fair market value. So one option not using EPIC would be a client comes to me, they have $500,000, and among other strategies that we discussed, we might take a chunk of that and they can go purchase their own separate standalone rental unit, right? And they can have a family member manage it, and we do that frequently, and it's a really popular strategy, and I really like that. But we also, when I bring that up to clients, sometimes they frown as I explain to them that they can go buy a rental property, because them or their adult children, they go, I don't have time to be a landlord. I don't have time to be a property manager and to pay property taxes. And why are you taking my life and making it more, adding more responsibilities? I need things to be simpler. I'm having enough time taking care of mom or dad, right? So for those people, I introduce them to this concept of utilizing EPIC. EPIC is purchasing essentially a fractional interest in existing rental properties that's already being rented out, that's already managed, that already has someone dealing with the tenants and the property taxes and the maintenance and all that stuff, right? It is truly a turnkey solution where my client can invest a fractional share. Now, it is a legitimate real estate transaction. There's a closing, there's a deed, it's recorded in the public record, and the idea is that it's easy. It's easy, right? After the closing, my client just receives a check for their rent. And what I can tell you about EPIC is they've been around since 2006. And I've probably done, I don't know how many transactions with them, but it's been a significant number. And they have always paid on time. There's never been a problem. Now, that being said, people will often ask, is this risk-free? And the answer is no, it's not risk-free the way any real estate transaction is not risk-free, right? So there are the same risks and issues that go along with regular real estate, but what I can tell you is EPIC, for all my clients, and they are very well respected among the elder law bar in the state of Florida, meaning I'm not the only one who uses them. They've been used by other attorneys well before I got into elder law, and they've always paid on time, and they've always paid back the value of the investment after our client passes away, or 5 years, whichever is later. And there are kind of more intricacies than that. But this concept, this Medicaid planning strategy is solid if liquidity is not so important. We're really looking more for protecting the asset for the next generation, because it avoids the way we structure it. It avoids Medicaid estate recovery. It allows the client to protect a substantial amount of assets. They benefit from a little extra income over the course of their life, which is useful. And otherwise they don't. It avoids the typical drawbacks that come with managing a rental property. So if we're interested in the rental property concept, we'll talk about the pros and cons of buying your own standalone property, or if that's not palatable for you, if you don't feel like you have the time to commit to something like that, then we might talk about this EPIC, because it's just an easy process, hands-off process that is Medicaid compliant and tried and true. So if you are anywhere in the state of Florida and you're interested in legally and ethically protecting your assets to qualify for Medicaid to pay for home health care, assisted living facility care, or nursing home care, we may be talking about EPIC rental properties along with a variety of other Medicaid planning strategies that are beyond the scope of this video. So if you found it interesting, if you're anywhere in the state of Florida and want to schedule a consultation, please give us a call. We're happy to help. And if you like this video, please like it, please share it, please subscribe to help us get good information to other Floridians to talk about anything. We talk about a variety of subjects related to Medicaid planning, estate planning, and probate, all based in the great state of Florida. Thank you for watching.